Give me my wife or I will swim across the Atlantic and egg your house.
Hey, hi chat.
Hello, chat.
Oh wait, hold on, wait.
What?
There we go.
Oh,
Hello.
Now Bex is also in front.
What is this?
Come here.
Hold on, hold on, look, calm down.
Your mic is really far away from
Yeah, it is. Hold on.
Oh, done.
Hello.
We've been at 2 minutes and I'm going to kick off.
Hi, Haika. Thank you very much for the 6 months. Sonic, thank you very much for the 7 months. Sonic, I want you to know that Eloise was being very well behaved. Oh, April for the 10, and then as she saw your name and started going Gim.
I was going
Gim.
give.
Oh, hold on, let me turn this down. There you go, chat.
Half a year of orange-juiced content. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'll turn this a bit quiet.
Yeah. Oh my! I'm
It's
about
come
to
in
fight
for 3
Scott's
months.
Major.
Why? What's Scott saying?
You replied to the going live with idiot repellent.
Oh, that's true. I do need some of that. How are you? Eloise, my beloved wife, love of my
Yo,
life.
Lego.
There you go, see? Sonica's here for you. How are you, Beckymon?
I'm good. Yes.
You might need to shout a little bit louder than that.
Ah!
There
No,
you
that
go.
was picking up. Don't you worry.
Chat, let's do a little test. You can hear me probably fine because it's tuned to my voice and I'm in front of it.
Hello, it's me. I am here.
And so is Scott, apparently. He's in the chat.
Yeah, Scott, we're
Hi,
gonna have a
Scott.
scrap, mate. We're gonna have a scrap.
Scrap.
Hi.
And can you hear Beckymon as well, chat?
You need to stop speaking for them to know. Yes, they can.
Shut the fuck
It is
up.
me.
Oh,
We can say swears.
No, you can't.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't.
Stop me.
try.
How did you... That was like 5 minutes. 3 of which were starting soon.
Do you know what's normally fair?
Yeah. You immediately just put your foot in it, like, on go. Anyway, we've got some questions from you, chat.
Yeah.
Yay.
Chat, look, you love it
I
really.
being asked things.
I'm immediately skipping turbos. I think we went for the bits, by the way. Oh, and Robin for the raid. Thank you very much, Blaze, for the bits. Family friendly. There it is. There's the raid. I'm saying there it is. There's the raid.
No, you were saying
Dan
Gambit
is
Random.
me. I am Dan.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, it's Dan. How may I ask a question? If you go to my Discord.
Or my Discord.
Oh my Discord.
Yeah, but here's the link right here for
Any
you.
of the Discords.
And go to content.
Sabby. No, I'm sorry.
It's Sabi. It's Sabi.
No, it's Sabby in my world. You're out there going, how do I ask a question? As if I didn't make an entire Discord post about it, and as if that hasn't been open for 2 days for you to write questions.
Yeah, chat. I mean, you fell off it all there. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna skip over Turbo's question. Who's your favorite SMP moderator? Because that's a very loaded question.
It is.
So sorry, mate. How did you become friends?
Oh,
Don't take the obvious joke here.
what's the obvious joke?
We aren't.
Oh.
That would be what I would go for.
How
That's
did
too
we
obvious,
become friends?
So
Owen, Becky, Monstan.
yeah, basically. So I randomly raided Owen one day. No, that's just true though. It's
It is.
true,
I was
Owen.
doing that. What she said.
I randomly raided Owen one day. He then messaged me like, haha, thank you for the raid. I actually just lost my really long hardcore world. I'm really sad about it. And then we started speaking. And like at this point, Beck had raided into me a few times. I'd raided back. And so we were kind of like good mutuals,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And you messaged me again one time being like, oh my god, Beck raided into you? And I was like, yeah. Like,
What
yeah.
specifically? What it was is Beck raided into me, and I went, "Did you vouch
No, that
for
was
Beck
before,
to raid?"
and then you
okay.
were like, oh, "Did you vouch for Beck
as if you would,
to raid
as
into
if you
me?"
would like take raid vouchers, as if that's a thing in the world of Twitch, where you go to someone and go, "Please vouch, but please raid
Yeah.
this person."
Hang on, sorry, I'm getting flamed again by Scott. You're saying like people listen to you though. You manage the MCC Twitter. You know people don't listen. Yeah, that's not my fault.
Yeah.
Shameful is gonna out me now because when you first raided me, you were the first verified badge in my chat ever. and I had a little like moment where I was like, "Hi, Becky, Mon, thanks for the. It's great to see you." I remember texting you after, and you were freaking out. Yeah.
But then we actually became like good, like good friends through
my
one try.
ego is through the roof.
Yeah. It was mostly through one try though, because then we actually started to make
You
content
kept
together.
it on the download
and
though,
then-
because if I'd realised how excited you were, I would have shunned you.
Yeah, you would have got
I
the
would've
got the
gone,
the
okay.
professional ick, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good at masking when I need
then-
to, just
yeah.
not in front of Turbo.
Yeah, like MCC Rising.
That was the best.
I
Actually.
don't know how you did
masking
that.
you
I was
did.
very pleased. If it-
I was finishing up stream and I saw Beck like had messaged and I was like, ah! And then you just went and were like, guys, I'm sorry, I've got a stream. Went 2 whole hours.
Yeah. I really like that dragon world. I wanted to finish the dragon. For context, chat, I found out that we were in MCC live on stream, and so I had to like pretend that I didn't know.
I sent a lot of rather
Excited
enthusiastic
or-
DMs.
All in one go. Yeah, I was like, I joined and was like, "Are we in? Yes or no?"
Yeah.
And that was enough. I didn't need any more. I remember that too. Yeah.
I
sure.
don't know how you did that. I don't know how you did
Whew.
that.
What's by the way, if you have a question that you see in either of your discords, feel free to just butt
Yeah, like
in.
that's
Well, we'll
how
do a
we
few from
became
yours
friends.
first.
Sure.
Yeah, and then like
Yes, it
the,
is.
the first
Thank you
time
for the
we
hype
met
train, by the way.
was nearly a year ago. We went to London. It was a few of us who met up, and I think it was just like obviously all of us got on. I mean, a really lovely time. It was very apparent like the 3 of us very much kind of clicked.
Did we?
It was in London.
London.
I don't remember.
Oh,
Literally,
wow.
Beck came on. It was the first time we ever met.
Yeah, but when was that?
When
we went
you took
down
you took a
to-
video of me when you were in the travel lodge and I was crossing the road
yeah,
and I was
yeah.
dancing.
Ross.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
now,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sitting.
Which is weird to think that was the first time we met, and we were already out there being
Very
like,
comfortable. Taking videos of each other. Yeah, it just felt very
I
natural.
remember now. Sorry.
There you go.
I just
Phew.
have really bad memory.
Phew. No, it's okay, chat.
Beck wasn't
She doesn't
live
remember.
when we found out about MCCR.
I wasn't.
No,
I
you'd
was just-
finished.
I was vibing. I was like,
It was a day we all streamed though, because you'd finished up,
Yeah.
and then I think like and I was still streaming, and you then
Hey, pick
messaged
me.
me just as we were ending, and Owen was just about to go live, and Bryce was
In American time.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah. What is what is the best type of bread from Kermanukas?
know. Like
sourdough.
I could go for like
Yummy.
crunchy tiger bread.
I'm partial to a baguette.
I like baguettes too.
Yeah.
What about a sourdough baguette?
Is that a thing?
I don't
Hello?
know, but that
Hello?
sounds yum.
Hello?
You got-
That was it. I remember me, Lauren, and Stefan wanted to let you all know when Beck was live so we could see a reaction, but then decided against it. So you let Beck know when I was live. Thanks for that, Scott. Much appreciated.
No, we weren't.
you not
I don't think
trust
any.
that I
No,
would
'cause
be able to
we
mask
weren't gonna.
it?
We weren't gonna react live, regardless.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Like I think I remember just being like, "Oh, I'm about to end anyway, guys." But like, I'm sorry, I've just got like an important message I need to respond to right now, and I'm just there like.
My
Hi, Luann.
reaction to when I got the DM, my first message back was hello.
In
Yes,
all caps.
in all caps.
Very nice and subtle. That you're
Oh
not-
yeah, I was really like I was playing it off.
Yeah.
But I wasn't that excited, you know.
Scott, with no biasy, of course, and I do want an honest answer. Were we your
The best,
favourite
yeah,
application?
obviously.
Surely we were the
Out of all
favourite
the
applications.
applications.
It's been
no,
over 6 months
I was
now.
looking for something the other day.
Oh yeah, for the,
Because if you guys
for the
didn't
Google
know,
Drive,
me
we
and-
worked for
me and
Knox
Vicky worked for Knox
I was in the deep dark files
I
of
was
the Knox
looking
Crew
for
Google Drive.
and it was the MCC Rising stuff.
I'm just
and
unemployed.
It was all of the, like, it was a bunch of applications.
Yeah.
And ours is in green. And I
Ah,
was just like,
green.
I couldn't help myself. I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying
Yeah,
this, but
yeah,
I just
yeah.
don't care because I couldn't help
In
myself.
trouble with me, your boss.
Okay, yeah, 'cause- yeah, right.
Yeah, that's the best type of bread.
Tiger Bread
Tiger-
and MCC Rising.
Sourdough.
How long have you been streaming for, and who inspired you? This I actually want to know the
You're
answer.
the
to-
only one who has someone who actually inspired you.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
Me
why I've
and
never
Beck,
heard?
me and Beck got the same answer.
I went
decided.
home. We worked from home.
Wait.
In your
In your category,
In
there are
your-
different
oh,
categories. What?
What do you mean
What?
category?
We,
No,
was, we
sorry.
responded with Inquisition. You responded with disgust.
In your category.
Our category might be like larger streamers. I want to know actually.
Sucker for a musical audition.
There you go. I see. Yeah, I want to know what the different categories were.
Oh,
So
that-
Very
response
cool.
to the
We have a very cool
inspiration.
category.
Me and Beck were both just
Hot
like,
people.
so true, King. So true.
God.
Can someone clip that?
Like a sledgehammer to a nail.
Yeah, I bet you would.
Who inspired us? Yeah, me and
No
Eloise, I think we just ended up working at home and we went, I'm bored.
Yeah,
Do that noise again,
do that laugh again.
I literally was, I didn't really watch Twitch before I started streaming.
No,
I
neither.
didn't watch anyone. That was it. I was like, yeah, that will be fun.
I
And I just did
literally, the path was I got some money from my grandma for my 21st birthday and was like, I can finally stop having a bad laptop and get a PC. And I'd like, back in like 2017, I was very deep into The Sims and The Sims content, and I made like 2 Sims YouTube videos and I never did it again. And I streamed like once on my really bad laptop. And I was like, that was actually kind of fun. Maybe I should do it again, but not Sims. And so I did.
And what did you do instead?
Well, it started off kind of variety. I did do a little
I
bit
did
of Sims.
variety.
You did variety as well, didn't you?
I
I
did a bit of
used to
Sims,
do Valorant.
Stardew, Phasmo.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You got better.
Real gamers
I
play
did.
block game more.
As in
That's why I'm here
healthier.
now.
Healthier block game instead.
And then I
But
played Minecraft like one time and was like, that's
I
it. It's
played,
the
I
only
played
thing I'm
it
playing
once a
now.
week, and then I went, this is my favourite one.
Yeah.
You know, I want to do this all the time. And so I did.
For me, it was Filzer. I just watched Filzer on. I found his YouTube videos after he died in his hardcore world, and then started watching his Twitch and was like, I can do this, and then I did, and here I am with my besties.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can do it too. Just go and do it, chat. Just start now. Not right now.
Not right now, keep watching.
Finish watching the stream and then start.
Yeah.
Wow, you said hi to Eloise specifically and she didn't wave. Well, that's what you get
What?
for saying hi to specifically to Eloise.
Wait, who said hi specific? Moldermunch, I love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that you don't understand. Owen's UI is minuscule. It's tiny.
It's
I
very
can
hard to
barely
read
see
the chat.
anything.
These two just have bad eyesight.
I didn't.
It's cute you all pretended that I wasn't actually your inspirations for streaming. Yeah,
Scott,
okay, dang.
I don't know how to explain to you. It's really embarrassing the number of people in like the Minecraft community that I just did not know existed for a really long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I
Until,
still have
we were,
that
like,
problem.
Until I was a good like 7-8 months in, I was just like, didn't know who this was. And people would be like, oh my god, so and so's here, and I'm like, yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
Did you guys ever watch MCC with your Discords? Like you'd sit in a Discord call and watch MCC
No,
together?
I think
I
I've
tried
only-
once when I was quite small and nobody came.
Oh, I used to do it with my community, and
You
one
should
day,
feel bad, my community.
if you're
Any
here,
of you here.
should have been there
Feel
sooner.
bad.
To be fair, I still do sometimes discover people in the community. Yeah, exactly right. Like, there's a load of people. It was nice just to be able to be like, oh, Owen, would you ever want to do this? And it's like, one day. What are you laughing?
Sorry. I know for a fact that T wasn't there at the time. Just sorry.
What is your favorite way to cook a potato?
I don't care. It's potato.
Mashed
Mashed
potato.
potato.
Mashed potatoes good. Hash browns are good.
Okay, now I don't want to leave. That was fine. You
Mash.
saved it.
Being robbed.
I love how you went, I don't care, and then she went mash. You went,
You were
I'm
like,
so
"I
angry.
swear."
Like I didn't care, and then you said
Mash.
mash, and then
Boiled potatoes awful.
exactly.
I agree.
For instance,
Mash,
you take
not
boiled potato
cool,
that's
no.
bad, and
So
then
you
you
do
just go
care.
to
So you
it.
do
like-
care.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
then
I
you
do
can
care,
you
actually.
put
Actually, I actually care quite a
milk
bit.
in.
As it
I
turns
just think
out.
it's a defense mechanism for you to feel like you don't care about things, but you do a lot, and that's okay.
Let's
You should
not
try.
get into this on stream.
I dropped my ring.
Roast potatoes. I was having this conversation.
Go
roast
ahead.
potatoes. They're not my favorite. I will eat them, but
Yeah.
I think that
See you later, one of
I
my-
always get rubbish ones. Well, they're not. They're never going to be as good as they can be because I don't eat them cooked in meat fat.
Fair.
I have to have them cooked in olive oil, and I think that makes them turn out not so great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chat.
That's my hot take.
I know boiled potatoes doesn't sound good, but baby potatoes boiled.
No, they're
Just
rubbish.
Get out. Just get out.
They're literally so
This is
bad.
our stream
It's
now.
literally the worst type of.
It's
of-
my
Do you know
childhood.
what? It's like, but do you know
It's my
what?
childhood.
Oh,
Of course it is.
with the skin on.
What does that mean?
With the skin
Yeah,
on.
you get like
and
a
then
little
you
bit of
bite
flaky
into a
skin,
potato
and it's
then
like
like
soft
Yes,
on the
and it's
inside.
peels
not
off,
skin,
and then
like,
it gets
it's
stuck
like-
in your
yeah.
throat, and
Yeah,
you're like,
bro.
Sounds like a good time to
What's
me.
that?
oh, it's just.
What is your favorite thing about each? Let's skip that one.
No, that's cute.
About each other.
You're so
What's your favorite
genuinely
thing
upset.
about each other?
Oh gosh, this is actually going to require some thought. She's crushing me. She's crushing me.
My favorite thing about Eloise is that she's so hot.
Why is it okay for you to say that about her but not me? This is so sad.
So
I
just
actually complimented you earlier, didn't I, Owen?
You complimented me on something that you could probably like attribute to being a
I could turn
Neuro-
it into an insult.
yeah.
When I ask Owen a question of any sort, even when I'm not looking for
I don't think this
that
is
specific of an
compliment,
answer,
actually.
if I ask Owen a question, he will get the exact answer, the most perfect exact answer. I asked him, I won't do the obviously the entire question, but I asked him like, when did this so and so thing go through for you? And I was thinking like, oh, you'll give me like a month or a week. He was like, I'm gonna go find the email which tells me the exact date when this happened.
I went through.
He's very
I went
thorough,
through my
which I do
app
appreciate
transaction.
it.
Yeah.
I do appreciate because when I ask Owen something, he's gonna give me the actual right answer,
Thank
not
you.
like a vague answer.
I
which
appreciate
I
that.
think
sometimes it makes it mean we have to wait longer for something that I don't need, but you know.
There it is. There it is. There's
Like, it's
always at the last moment, just an underhanded cut to
I
the
can't have
video.
your ego getting in the way today,
I have two things for Owen. One, Owen is actually a very genuine, sweet, and very supportive
What's
person.
going on here? This is making me very deeply
two,
uncomfortable.
He puts up with the absolute nonsense I send him at really stupid times. Well, not that stupid, but like stupid for me, considering I wake up pretty early. I would just send him like five. Like I'm currently editing a video,
It's been going on for like 3 months at this point. This video,
It must be
it's
like
been in the
3 weeks.
production.
and every single time I work on it, without a doubt, I'll add a bit to it that I think's really funny. And so I just send it to Owen, and I'm like, Owen, you gotta look at this. You gotta look at this. And every single time, he's really supportive, and he's like, "No, it's good, bestie. Why is your camera just?"
It's fine. It's just it's sleeping. You can still see it alive. It's okay. You're good. You're good. Keep going.
And he just puts up with it.
Yeah.
And I just think, you know what? You could really just start airing me, and I'd understand, but you don't. I think for Beck, it's like you're actually quite a big softie, and I
Me?
think you don't always show it.
Actually.
But like, so then when you because you don't say it, and then like, so when you say something that's sweet, you're like oh. I was just like, I have nothing to
I hate
say.
these two. No.
Why are you making
Something
me
I
do it?
appreciate about Beckymon, again, it's going to sound like an insult. It's not. Bex lives to defy me.
Yeah.
Like in almost every aspect of my life.
Everything he said.
Everything
was
I
that.
even something that could be taken at face value is, oh yeah, it'll be like a I guess. Like that's the best I'll get.
That actually I
Nuzzle
guess.
says, I'm like, you sure?
Are you sure that's true? Or like
Like, is
or
that
actually,
like,
can you explain it in this way? Like, I'll be like, oh, I think this happened because of this. And you'll be like, oh, it's just that.
Yeah, but do you...
Like, for example, there was a picture on Twitter where Beck sent me the picture and she was like, oh, I think this is Brighton. And I analysed it and was like, actually, I think it's further down to the coast on the east side. I don't think it is Brighton. And then Beck's like, why wouldn't it be Brighton? And I was like, yeah, fair enough, I guess. You got me there. I can't really argue with that one. There's
Yeah,
like,
but I think I help you self-reflect.
that's why it's a compliment. Yeah, otherwise it would be an insult if I
Yes.
felt like a lot of people will often just say yes to me because they can't be bothered to fight me.
Beck-splaining.
Yeah, if you thought mansplaining was bad, wait, and it's not even Beck-splaining, it's just like Beck refuses to accept any explanation Owen is giving.
I'm not quite sure that's the reason.
Specifically from Owen.
Yeah.
When Eloise says something, I'm like, yeah, dude.
That's it. So that's the
And
point.
you get really
Sometimes
mad.
it gets to the point where I consider sending something through Eloise and getting her to send it through the chat, which I've yet to
Savvy says
do.
we're pretty loud. Do we need to turn down?
You guys are very loud together. I'm gonna throw up some heavy metal and have an emotional
Chat,
distress.
let us know if it's too peaky at any point.
Yeah, if we're peaking chat, I can just turn us down. You can just ask
Well,
us.
where's
to...
mine? I want mine now.
What? Your? Yeah, I was going to, but now you've got.
We've had enough about
Eloise.
that.
I was gonna say that Eloise is one of the quickest people, like in terms of wit, that I know.
I'm like a whippet.
Yeah, like a whippet. Literally, like every sentence can have a bit associated with it with Eloise. Like,
It's just mental illness, mate.
as she
That's
said,
what it is.
can be incredibly tiring sometimes, but often is very funny. It's like great humor, and sometimes when I'm really tired, it's just like, okay,
Shut up.
okay, good. Whew.
Why were you so exhausted?
I don't know. What about you, Bagheera? What's your favorite thing about us?
Oh, can you come on the bed?
Yeah, you can come up on the bed.
You
Bagheera, you can come up on the bed. He's not gonna get up unless I give him excuse.
Okay, I like Jean's one in my chat.
Hi.
It is just mental illness though, and like it really is just ADHD brain go burr. It's never off.
Yeah, it's what made you get the job at Notch Crew.
It is.
Like,
it is.
It was your like quick responses.
I was thinking about that the other day and how my Twitter banner currently says, I'm not gonna read it out. I'm not gonna read the words because it's not family friendly. How I got a job as a social media person when my Twitter banner says "pop that B word" being similar to a bus but with some bits on the end of it. Glad you stopped by, my lovely. Like,
hello.
okay, Scott. All right. Okay. Whatever you say. Yeah, Jean's question was, if we were on a desert island together, who would we eat first and why?
Owen.
Yeah, me.
No, because I think, in the nicest way possible,
It's not.
you don't have enough.
Are you gonna say that you're dummy thick and that's why we should eat you first?
I was not going to say I'm dummy thick. That's like eat me first. But to be
But now
fair,
that you've said that.
now that you've said it, I do go to the gym and I am dummy thick.
If you go to the gym, then you're all muscle, and that's not good for eating.
I do not go to the gym.
I do not go to the
Am I
gym.
dangerous?
He's so cute.
Oh, can chat see? Oh my god. I just don't think I could eat back, and I just.
Why?
I
What,
just
because I kill you
because I care
first?
about, yeah, also probably because in a fight or
Well, we're
fight
not.
situation, Beck would go to murdering.
Yeah,
faster than me or
100%.
you.
Yeah. So the problem is that like it's
My moral
not.
compass is
Well, yeah, it's not just about like, oh, who's the best to eat. It's about like who would be willing to die first, and
not me.
I would, because that's just a fast ticket
It's
up
a
to the
fast
big
track
man.
to the big man.
God's gonna be like, oh, you gave yourself up. I knew a guy that did that once.
I know a guy.
It's like instant ticket in. So me, chat, it would be me. No, don't eat Owen. It's too late. Owen would be the most scrumptious fellow. The dude is literally an orange. Apple, you're so right.
He's scrumdiddly
Apple wants
umptious.
to eat you, is what he's just said.
Yeah, we know. We knew that though before this question. Buddy.
Oh, he's so cute. I just want to crush his head.
Oh no.
Do you ever get that where you just like something so cute?
Give him a little.
Oh my god.
You just shocked that. I tried to give it to you and he
Did
saw
you
it.
pour?
No.
No, he's stupid.
He's dumb.
He's stupid.
He'll
He's
get
like,
upset.
actively don't
He's
laugh,
like,
poor
don't.
idiot.
Every time we speak truth. This is true, so it's on it. What made you want... We've already seen that one. Have you three got anything in mind to do together in the future? Yeah.
Yeah?
Just can't say, because they're projects. And the worst thing you can do on
secret.
Twitch is
Yeah,
reveal your
that's
projects.
true.
Because
Just
all of you
know
are
that we
thieving.
are incredibly very cool, and we are going to continue being very cool together.
Yeah. There's a thing that we're all going to do. It rhymes with BCC, but it but it isn't. We're going to change the
carbon copy.
spreadsheet so that it says our names instead of Scott's
That's quite
and
clever.
Callum's and Ollie's, and then we're in.
Scott, you might want to put a password on that file,
It's
mate.
too late,
'cause
I've already downloaded it,
I
it's
can get it
mine.
on my phone right now.
Oh, and I saw a Bagheera clone today.
though, for
Oh my
real.
gosh.
Wait, we do actually have a joint hardcore world.
This is. Did you steal my ring?
Yeah, it was on the table. That's why I picked it up. We do have a joint hardcore world.
This is a ring about my
probably, yeah.
religion, and
which
you
we'll
just stole it.
probably play on soon.
Yes. Today. Okay, we're gonna load up the game.
No, we're not.
Here we
No,
go. We're
no,
gonna play it
no.
together.
Can I have the ring back? I want it.
Yeah, sure.
It's not.
Why is he grumbling?
He's going,
What would you like to do after Outsiders? I can't say.
aha.
You're acting like being on the Google Doc message. You're in the Discord. What was that?
Where?
Buddy boy, you got to
Wait. Okay. Yeah, but I'm in it.
Scott,
so
get me in
it's
the Discord
fine.
right now. Scott, get me on the Discord right now.
I can get you in the Discord.
Get me in that
game.
Discord right now.
I'm not in
Not
it.
going to.
You're not
To
getting
clarify, please don't
I
get me in
know,
trouble.
I'm unemployed. Scott, please.
What would we?
Hand
Yeah,
on his
after
head,
Outsiders,
stay
just
there.
cool stuff. Just cool stuff.
Just
I
cool
think
stuff.
like there's a lot of stuff I want to do, but also I want to fully plan it. And any joint stuff we do, I want to fully plan it before we announce it, kind of.
Yeah.
Which planet?
Pluto.
It's not,
not
a
a planet.
planet.
Yeah, well, you know what?
was-
You're being sizist. You're being a size.
It's
queen.
rice and beans.
It's rice and beans.
We got the orange ocelots here now. Change the title. We're all here. Rice, what inspired you to start streaming? That was one of the questions that.
Wait.
I
I'm like, sorry, I
Who,
was just
who
reading.
specific?
want to hear from Rice.
Being a
Well,
size queen.
It's gonna take Rice a minute to type.
Yeah, and we'll give her that. You guys did. See?
Aww.
Don't you feel
That's
bad about
actually really
trying to
cute,
skip
because
that?
that's actually true as well. That actually is true.
Love you, Rice.
Love you very much, Rice. I like the
What?
question that's what's your least favorite thing about each other?
The fact that we got that after the favorite thing. Beckham
Owen
stands
has,
to
like-
defy everything I do. Oh, T for
Honestly.
one. Thank you very much for the
Owen
sub.
has one of the biggest egos I've ever seen.
That's so mean because it's
You
true.
do, to be fair. You can't be told otherwise.
Yeah,
It's why I have to defy him at every
because I
step.
deserve it. Because I'm the best.
I think
He's
it's
so
not-
humble as well.
I think like I think my least favorite thing about Beck, but it's like very.
This is dangerous
minor.
game that we're playing right
No,
now.
it's just,
We'll
you
just
were saying it
turn
about
it
Beck
off.
earlier, but Beck will just be no, as in like on stream, not in private.
I was like,
No.
what did I say?
Beck responds to things
Hey,
just
fella.
like, I guess, haha, yeah, and I'm like, I am begging for a crumb, just more in this response. I am
Haha, yeah.
when you say something in Beck's response, like, I guess, and you're just there like, I guess I'm just never going to say anything ever again then. And it's
sounds
just
about
like,
right.
at first, I just thought like, oh gosh, before
Oh,
we
I
really
hate
knew
this
each other,
idea.
I'd be
I
like,
don't.
oh,
Thank you for the
like
host.
Beck doesn't, I'm annoying Beck, and no, it's just like,
That's so funny.
you're just so to the point, which is great,
You're
but
very
also
pragmatic,
at times,
which is a good thing.
you're just like,
like
please.
direct and practical. Yeah, there's no room for feelings in a message sometimes. Pragmatic. Yeah,
I
yeah.
just, if I've not got anything to say, then I won't say things.
Yeah.
So if I'm like,
Unless
yes.
unless you disagree, in which case it's all in. Does Beck?
No, Beck never hits you with like a K. You never
then-
get like
It's not
just
like a K.
No.
Who's the good tech? Oh, that's you.
Oh, that's me.
Eloise.
A dry texter,
I'm
a no
horrendous.
texter. Yeah, sorry, Scott.
I'm relentless.
None.
Owen is a non-texter. I was gonna say that was my least favorite thing before we became like a lot closer. Trying to get responses from you is relentless. Man.
Yeah.
It's
just
like,
just to clarify for people in chat. There you go, Rice. That's that's shameful. Great.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, Apo,
Yeah.
Saronic. If she's still here, she'll vouch. Yeah, Luann, there you go. Everyone.
Trying to get a response from Owen, you might as well just slam your head against.
But
the
isn't
wall.
this so much nicer that all of you are saying this rather than one of you and the
Yeah,
rest of you are going, oh, he replies to me, which would be a horrible thing. I essentially just reply to you and you on like a regular basis. Usually
I
because
don't
we're
give
like
you much of a choice
organizing
sometimes.
stuff. Yeah, or because if I don't respond to Eloise, she'll go, Owen.
No,
Owen.
only if it's important.
Well, I only
This is true.
message you for important things anyway.
This is true. You
Because I'm a dry texter,
Bex,
so I don't
Bex
make
will
small
message
talk
me
at
when
all.
there's something I can help Bex
I
with.
don't
It's straight to
I
the
don't
point.
say hello to Owen.
No.
I just start with what I'm actually messaging.
It'd be like,
about.
when you did XYZ, what did you find was the most efficient way to do
we won't
XYZ?
have talked in like 3 days.
Yeah, and I'll be like, oh, hi,
and
Bex.
I'll be like, oh, how are you? It's like, no.
But I feel like
time.
we just talk so frequently anyway that like
Yeah.
there's just
So I was talking to Scott about this the other day. I was trying to like explain why I'm bad at responding to messages. My thought process is that a conversation will last for multiple days. A singular topic of a conversation will last for multiple days. And he explained that was ridiculous and dumb.
yeah, that's stupid.
Like what I'll do is if I like even
I'm
when I was
having
texting
5 conversations at once all the time.
when I'm like, even before I started Twitch, it would be like, oh, my friend has texted me. I'll read the text. I'll respond to that later. A couple of hours later, I'll respond to it. They'll respond 4 hours later. I'll respond 8 hours later. And it would just be like this ongoing string of conversation that lasts for the whole week.
Sam, I'm not stood up right now. I'm sat Yeah, honestly, Owen's so neurotypical. Some of us out here just built
he is.
not like that. Like,
He is.
So that-
He's so. I know.
What is so neurotypical?
yeah,
Yeah, like aggressively.
you are
It's
aggressive.
the way you can just have something to do and then just do it.
Yeah, what's that like, man?
It's like. What the
That was
fuck?
it. You messaged, see, mate. You messaged me at one point, being like, "How do you do things?" And we got in a call, and I tried to explain, and it really just boiled down to when I do.
No, it must be. You must have something.
See, I have
else
the
to-
opposite problem where I'll be doing something and then my brain will be like, you should do this like now. And I'm like, oh my God, I should do that right now. And then I'll have like responsibilities and I'm like, no, I need to spend 10 minutes recording this stupid, funny thing that I've just thought of. And if I don't do it now, I'm going to combust. And so nothing ever gets done.
I just do the things you gotta do.
I can't, bro, I can't.
I felt you were close to breaking down there. There was a fracture.
The entire video I posted today, I was at the gym and I was meant to be working out, but instead I was writing a little notes app on my phone of this funny little video.
Scott, that's exactly why we get that. Because she'll be doing something and go, I should
Oh,
Photoshop my face.
on this. And then she'll do. But like that.
But it works.
She'll do
late
that
for that.
instantly.
Yeah, that'll go immediately.
Because I was late to the Overcooked stream, you were like, Elle, get in here. I was like, sorry,
And
I'm doing something. And then
like, I get that as well for some things, and I wish I could do that for things
Right,
that actually
Apo.
were important.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I genuinely don't. It's a combination of accountability and if I don't do this, I don't get. Who's your accountability?
Me.
That's not enough.
Yeah.
Luann's my
Owen has other
accountability.
people.
She will get upset with me if I don't finish my tasks.
I mean, I have a job, so like,
Yeah, you have to at some
I
point.
have to do things, but like, I mean, it's just really frustrating.
Yeah. That sounds like it's
What's the next
loud.
question?
What's the next question? What is your favorite movie?
The Nice Guys.
Spirited Away.
Ooh, that is. I learned something new about you
The
guys
Nice
today.
Guys is good. It's very funny.
I haven't seen it, but I will.
You gotta
because
pay her,
like
guys.
it.
You give me money.
No, not you guys.
Oh.
The Prestige.
Sorry, I've just
Oh, of course
accidentally
it
gone
is.
up and it's gone to my message. That wasn't on purpose.
Did you say of course it is?
The
No, as
Prestige.
in, like,
It's really
that
good. The
wasn't
Prestige
like
is
a
really
normal
good.
course.
Okay,
That's
okay.
you like make everyone you know watch it.
Yeah.
Pringles are my
That's
only
about it.
accountability. Yeah.
Baby Driver if it didn't have Kevin Spacey in it.
Kevin
Spacey.
Spacey. Also,
Spacey.
Ansel
Space
Elgort.
it, just space it out.
Ansel Elgort's also a bad man as
Who?
well. Ansel Elgort, the other guy
Is
who's
he?
in Baby Driver.
Is the
young guy.
the baddie?
Baby.
Yeah, the young,
No,
the
the
baby.
baby.
No.
Yeah, man, he's
no.
not a good person,
What?
dude. He's not good.
Why?
Wrongin'.
Why is he wrong? What did he do?
I don't know.
Well, you know the word once? It's similar to that. I've just messed this up.
No.
You have to-
That took me a second. Wow. That's so sad. Well, I guess not Baby Driver then. That's, man.
Man.
I feel really bad for who
Not
was
Robin.
the director again of that guy. He literally did so many great stuff.
So many
Edgar
stories.
Wright, Edgar Wright,
So
Edgar Wright,
many
poor
great
Edgar Wright,
things.
poor Edgar Wright,
I love all great
and also all
stuff.
the other people that were affected. Owen's
Right.
Owen's cogs trying to figure out what that meant. Yeah, well, I had to take it into the context of British slang. So like, I had
I'm Owen.
to step
I
away.
know so many American people. I was homeschooled, and so I don't know British
cry.
slang.
I've been threatening to do that a lot
Okay.
recently. Oh, here, I'll do it.
no, you didn't. You typed last time. It's a whole thing about it.
Come on.
How much space is between you two?
Too much.
Do you want to swap?
No.
Okay, you won't be able to hear me otherwise. Look at the dog looking at you.
Muffin.
Sorry.
Oh my god, guys! I met a British person in person. In person.
In person?
Her sidewalk. Her.
Oh, that's the one
This one?
underneath that is really good. That's really good.
How different do you think your friendship would be if you all met in school instead of?
Oh.
You said about this the other day when I was telling you about
I
us on the
guess
hardcore world.
if Owen had been someone in my school, I would have hated him because he's a I can't say because we're family friendly.
Yeah.
But I really would not have liked him at school. We would not have gelled at all. I would have thought he was an arrogant something or other.
And now you think I'm an arrogant something or other that you love.
That I do also I'm friends with. So like yeah, it's just the circumstances.
We
I
would've
definitely
done-
wouldn't have liked Owen.
Right, so
I
it isn't
probably-
the-
I probably-
it isn't
I
the
could've dealt
theatre
with
kid,
Owen.
right?
Yeah,
So-
I mean, I was in the gay group.
We wouldn't
so,
have been in the same
like,
year.
No, they're older.
No,
Do you mind?
would have been
This
couple
is my
years, but
bit.
we would have been in the same
You've
year.
done it.
He's gonna cry.
That's so evil. I was in the gay group, so like.
But you would have been a couple years younger.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have actually
If we
mixed.
were in the same year, Owen and I would have done GCSE drama together, and I think
I would
either
have bullied you.
No, I think I either would have had a huge crush on you, or I would have thought you were the most annoying person.
Or
ever.
both is often
Well,
how it
that's
goes.
often how it goes.
I would have just hated you.
You'd
I
be,
would have been the
you'd be
doctor.
surprised how many of my past relationships have started with, God, I could not stand you when I first met you. And then they're like,
No,
but then I
can
liked
understand
you.
that.
That sounds about right. Enemies to lovers, literally for every single one of my.
experienced
Good times. Yeah, I feel like Bex and I would have just both been very large personalities.
No, I was not. I was a really small personality in
Oh.
school, and so you would have.
Then I
just
would have
been...
just crushed you.
No, we wouldn't have even. You wouldn't have even noticed me, and I would have been very happy because you would have been annoying.
I found out.
I actually it's really weird. I have a childhood friend who's like a family friend.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Who is remarkably similar to you.
Oh yes, you said this before.
Theatre kid.
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah. Gamer boy.
No, not
No?
God,
he's
Chat, you're
not
so
a gamer.
cute. I love you, Chat. You're so wonderful. I love you so much.
Oh,
I feel so
that's-
supported right now.
aw.
I've done it too
Also has
tight.
an ego. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But I just don't think we would have interacted, and if we had, I probably wouldn't have liked you.
That's understandable. I found out this is going to sound very egotistical. Go figure. On the last month of university, I discovered that pretty much everyone in my year
Hated you.
knew me, not hated me, but knew me by name because some guy
He's a
tapped me on
big
the
name
shoulder.
on campus.
When,
He's a Beanock.
is that what that is?
Yeah,
What?
big name on campus. Beanock.
Oh, I think it was because I always asked questions and always sat in the front and always.
Oh,
You're a nerd.
God.
I was there to get a degree, and that's what I did.
No.
I did my
Oh,
time.
everyone
I
would have
did my
hated
time.
you. Everyone hated
I'm sorry.
you, man.
Are you not meant to do that? No, I was
you're
quite
not.
liked in my university.
No, you're not. You know what?
Because
you're
I made
meant
all
to
my
do-
work public. I
Call him a nerd,
I helped
Jack.
people with their
That's
work.
not helping
Nerd.
people. That's being an idiot.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Nerd.
yeah.
Well,
well,
no-
that's
I'm
what
sorry,
people
who
do.
goes to uni to get a degree, right? I didn't go to uni though.
I
so-
went to uni.
No, I have not.
I did get a degree.
Chat, I wanted to do magic as like a
That's
full-time
not a
job.
degree.
Yeah, I know. And so my
Why
dad
do you
went.
need a degree?
My dad went. No, you have to go get a degree first. There's no way you're gonna just go off and do freelance magic. You need something to fall back on. So I went okay. And so I went and I kept my head down and I did the work as best as I could, as quickly as possible, and then got out. I didn't make any friends.
You can't make
I didn't
it
join
go
any
any
groups that were
faster.
like.
You just do it.
Well, actually, I did. I cut off a year because I didn't want.
Oh,
You don't want to be there anymore.
Get punching back, punching.
Why are you punching my door?
Look,
Why?
he's replaced me. Okay, I think this is better.
Do you have to go?
No, I'm.
Alright,
I'm
see you
just gonna
later.
stand here for a minute.
All right,
I
sure
can't
thing.
actually lag.
Becky Mona's turned into
Please
a
stop
dog.
explaining my life. Well, here I am now, chat. Yeah, one guy tapped me on the shoulder one day and he was like, "You're Owen, right?" And I was like, yeah. And he's like, do you know who I am? And I was like, no, I'm
No.
sorry. And he explained that to me. So yeah, that was the thing. Beckman has just left, guys. So dog on the bed. What will he do? Look at his little neckerchief. Oh, he's got a little heart. Look at his little white fluff heart thing. All right, well, fine. Don't say anything. What is your guys? Oh, we would have done potato. Who is the best clothing style? Here we go.
Owen turns back into a dog.
We are not fake.
Surprise chat is me.
Whoa!
Don't grab
Did
at
you? Were you
me.
just stretching your legs?
Gene, I am paying attention. What do you mean, Gene? I'm paying attention.
Owen turns Becca
What's the
fast,
next
but no.
one?
What?
I said, who has the best clothing style?
Eloise.
And the only reason I say that is not me being cocky. It's the fact that Beck on multiple occasions.
I've asked Eloise for
and
fashion
I've
advice.
Beck has asked me for clothing
gone, "Why am
advice,
I even
and so
clothes?"
has Owen. I've taken Owen clothing shopping before. It's me.
Eloise is.
I wouldn't know who to say because I don't know what's good or bad, but I trust these two's judgment, and
Yeah.
to say it's Eloise, I just get
It's just Bruno.
oh big yawn.
Big yawn. Why does no one say that to me when I yawn?
I can do that if you want.
Right, do you know what, Scott? Just get out of chat.
Person whose outfits I've liked the most is Beck.
Bex often gets complimented on her outfits via
yeah,
the
that's
Twitter
true, yeah.
universe.
You do.
Yeah, I pick out specific outfits for certain things.
Yes.
But other than that, I don't naturally have like a great wardrobe. I just have like some good outfits that are good.
Tommy Hilfiger saw me and went, "Dear Lord, we need to get this man some better clothes. Give him some clothes that actually look good on
Someone
him."
help this man.
My goodness. So now we're here.
That dresses very well for a hetero.
I want that on a shirt.
How do you that
Can
rain?
you put that on your Twitter bio? Dressed pretty well for a hetero.
It should.
Did you bring the cloud jumper? I did also bring mine.
I did.
We could put them on.
Okay.
Kian LaFord exists in my
goodness.
chat only to remind me how long there is until Eurovision. They do this year round. They
That's
disappear
good.
for 3 months at a time and come back to tell me that there's
I
been
really
3 months.
appreciate them, actually.
What
How
I
would
really like seeing on MCYT is like various men graduating from like toddler clothes to like actual clothes.
yeah, that's always nice.
Yeah, everyone starts their like journey as like I'm wearing the same jeans and trainers and a hoodie, and then it's like, oh, I have style all of a sudden. It's great.
Yeah,
Great to watch.
that's how it works. What game do you guys like, which is not Minecraft?
Overwatch.
Just until
You stared into the lamp.
yeah, I said
Overwatch. You did play Overwatch, didn't you?
I do.
I do.
Probably any of the Pokemon games, to be honest. I can sit those out for a good while and enjoy them, or Animal Crossing.
Who owns the dog and what is his name? It's
Bagheera.
Owen's dog and his name is Bagheera.
And he has so
Bagheera.
much to say.
He has so
He has
much to
lots to
say.
say.
Say the 2 weeks. No.
Oh, what she looking
Say the
sick though?
two
It
what?
is. It is. I'm
He's
looking
Fortnite.
forward to it. I hope I get on the beta.
I'm not admitting that one. I'll live in my little bit of shame.
How dare you? I've been playing a lot of Planetary Annihilation recently,
Oh my god.
and I'm actually getting good at it.
No.
So I'm getting ready to destroy Toby.
I play CS:GO. I don't know if I would count that as a game I like though. I just play it.
Yeah, that's
I've
understandable.
actually got a good rank now. I'm actually decent.
Oh, golf with friends chat.
Oh, golf with friends good.
Might do some golf with friends on stream one day. Just get like 50 people into a golf with friends.
I'm not admitting anything.
Appa, we should do a joint golf with friends stream one day. That'd be fun. One of the questions is, how is Eloise so much cooler than Owen?
Ah, it's crazy.
Who put that one?
I don't know.
Well. Favorite songs? Do you guys like all genre? I guess would do.
No, I don't know.
What band?
Band would work.
I've just been listening to a
you
lot of
doing that,
80s stuff. at the moment.
3 months, Bog. How are you today?
Hey, thank you for the 3
I
months,
grip
Destiny
him.
Dolphin. You grip him and he takes it, but I don't know if he likes it. His tail started wagging in that one chat, so he liked it when Eloise reached over.
Can we get a UK CS:GO lobby? Probably.
It's good that he's a gentle dog.
What was I gonna? What was I? I like Queen.
That's a good band.
Yeah,
It is a good band. A little underground kind of, you know. Not everyone would have heard of it, so you might not know any of their songs. I know some of them, so.
Yeah, fair. I've not thought of going to South
Right,
America.
okay,
before,
I'm
but-
gonna
Oh, you-
hot take time.
Come on,
ABBA,
No, don't.
mid.
Oh,
Some of their
yeah,
songs
of
are
course you
bangers.
would, you little straighty.
Some of their songs are bangers. Some of them are like just not, okay?
Well, yeah, that's how bands work. No, they can't all be bangers.
Well, some of them are.
Back to the top. Look, Bagheera's not happy about it either. Look at that face.
Look at that. Look,
That's such a hetero thing to say.
look at his mouth.
I just-
look what he's doing. He's like giving you the side eye, like this girl. Can someone clip that? I want to turn it into an
I
emote.
just find a lot of their songs are quite the same with
Oh.
each other. That's all.
What? Oh, you were talking about that comment. Yeah, that makes sense. He really said. You're right there, tired.
I'm having a yawn, alright?
Big yawn.
Yeah, no one said it.
I said it just then.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. That's really nice of you to say, actually.
What do you think? What do you think is the most embarrassing moment on stream for yourself? Yesterday I said peppers at the top of my lungs in a public VC unmuted.
That was so
Right.
good.
It was the
in
build
Pizza
battle. You
Hut.
must have been deafened.
I was.
In the middle of.
I was
towards
spamming
the
my
end.
hotkeys to get the right blocks up, and my hotkey to unmute is right there, just next to one.
Out of nowhere, man just goes, peppers! and then it continues talking.
And then Ross went, "Oh, peppers!" And I was like, my heart suddenly was in my throat.
It was very funny.
Ren was like, "Yeah, you're unmuted."
Oh, embarrassing moment. God, my chat will probably be able to
They're
make it
gonna
better
pop
than
off
me.
now with the blue peppers.
Yeah,
Is it fair?
I know there's people who are in my chat here. Can
Oh,
please-
yeah, when you
I
died in
don't
the
know if that was
bastion.
embarrassing.
I'd be embarrassed.
So for those who don't know, I was in a bastion and I'm walking around and this is on my hardcore world. And I just finally decided I'm gonna go into the bastion and I'm like, oh, all the pigs are down there. This is great. And I literally turn, look around, and then I'm like, they're
I
all
can do
down
this
there,
without
which means theoretically I can do this without consequence. And I open the chest, get shot by a piglin that I hadn't seen, start panicking, run, and then fall into a bunch of brutes and die.
Sounds about right.
But I don't know. I don't find it embarrassing.
They're saying
should
your
be.
flag
I cried.
quiz stream.
What?
They're saying your flag quiz
Oh,
stream.
yeah, well,
Did that not go well?
I don't know many flags.
So a flag
Then
quiz
I did-
stream is
I
like
did-
right up your
I
alley.
did. Well, no, my chat were like, it was because I looked at r/place and I started misnaming the flags that I saw. Because in Europe they do this hilarious thing where they get the same 3 colours and just shuffle them
Yeah,
around
they
and
do like
turn
to
them
do
around
that.
a little bit.
I love
and they're like,
flags.
oh well, this is clearly not the same country as this one. And then so they were all yelling at me about it. So I was like, right, I'll do a stream where I do the flag quiz. And I'm trying to explain that I wasn't one of those like learn the flag children. Okay, there's that type of child
Yeah.
that goes through and reads the flag books and learns all the flags. And I feel like Owen might have been one of them.
Yeah.
Like in a big way. I'm
Didn't have to add that second bit.
I was a dog breed child.
Oh, I was a dog breed child.
So I had a dog breed encyclopedia, and then I proceeded to then do a dog breed quiz and absolutely bodied it. So like,
Well done, I'm proud of you.
that was my
Can we do
thing.
one now?
What,
I
the
wanna
flag
do a dog
quiz?
breed-
Dog
No, I
breed.
want to do a dog breed quiz. I'll absolutely smash that.
We can do that another time.
But like,
perhaps.
this is the thing. Like, to know flags, you have to kind of like sit down and learn flags. And I knew kids that did that. Right? They had weird.
My dad offered me £20 if I learned all the flags in Europe when I was 10, and £20 is like $1 bajillion.
Yeah, when you're 10.
When you're
Yeah,
10.
my dad should have bribed me more.
So I took out that book and I memorized it, and I did it within a day.
Yeah, do a height check. We've already done one before.
We can do another.
Height
though.
check. I mean,
the
why
camera
don't we
is
round it
on.
off at an hour? In an hour, when an hour rounds, we'll do a height check and then stream. Stick around for the height check. You can see actually how short Eloise is. It's more likely than you think. I don't know why I phrased that like a clickbait answer.
Stay tuned, chat. You might see something so crazy you've never seen before.
Literally one of the questions, who do you prefer out of Super and Beck?
Beck.
That's terrible.
Not
That is
good.
horrible.
Should I try and find?
Has
I haven't
Eloise
actually
grown
got
in the
anything
last few
right yet.
months? Probably not.
It's less likely than you think.
Pokey sent something.
Oh, yeah, you guys feel free to grab anything from your ones as well.
Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah, I
now.
will.
Which animal would each of you be if you had the choice to become an animal?
Sea lion.
What?
Bro, I
But you
don't.
can't like fly.
This is true.
Do you know what?
Man, you were good at that dog quiz.
I feel like I have far too much like anxiety to ever want to be an animal, because most animals there is a direct threat to like there's a constant threat to their life.
Be a lion then, be like
it's like kill or be killed.
Yeah,
but even then, like if you start to starve, you can't go to Sainsbury's.
Lions can't go to Sainsbury's.
Lions can't go to Sainsbury's.
Robert, it has to be a real animal. It can't be like a fictional one.
There's got to be some kind of apex predator that literally has no problems. Is there none? Oh wait, no, humans. That's the one.
Oh, there's one.
I don't know, man. I'm a human and I've got a lot of problems.
I'd be a lemur.
Be a krill.
A ring-tailed lemur, because
lemurs are very cool.
because they look great. Okay, they have like this amazing tail going on.
They do.
I've got like stripes on now because I am a lemur stan. Also, matriarchal society, down with men.
I feel like a silverback gorilla would be probably pretty safe.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
You're literally a walking tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be fun. You could swing, climb. Can't fly though.
I've in a similar vein.
Much like
Pokestars,
sea lions.
Fly.
If
I
you
could
could
fly through the trees at high speed.
True.
With my tail, my prehensile tail.
True.
Poke asked in a similar line, if you could assign each other a dog, what kind of dog would each of us be?
Oh god. Okay. What would Owen be? What would Owen be?
I don't want to say.
We're dog breed kids, right?
Yeah,
we have a lot of
there you go.
banked up.
Okay.
Okay, it's gotta be something curly, right?
Curly tail?
Curly
Yeah,
hair.
I guess so.
Can I
but
be
I
a
feel like
Shiba
that
Inu?
is, no, I feel like that's essentially limited to
You're not a Shiba Inu at all.
some kind of poodle or poodle
Irish
crossbreed.
Setter or something.
Yeah, I think maybe something closer to that, like more spaniel based.
Yeah.
Like a cocker spaniel?
Yeah, I think
No, but he's quite
like
tall.
I think yeah. So I'm
What
thinking
about
like
Saluki?
Saluki though, kinda, bro, kinda.
Hold on.
No, don't Google it.
It's very long.
Why is it such a noodle?
Because you're a noodle.
I'm not a noodle.
Tell me
You
that.
are.
Sorry, chat. I've
Sorry,
just
chat, you
fucked
don't
up.
Tell Spaniel because
That is okay. You
Hold
can't
on,
see
yeah.
it. The chat's in the way, but that is you, mate. That's you.
Hold on, chat. You want to see what do you want to see what she's saying, chat? Yeah.
Tell me this isn't Owen, chat.
That's got to be Owen.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, Owen, you need to do what I do best. Dude.
I know you do everything great.
I know.
It's going to be massive on the screen, chat, unless it isn't. Oh no, it isn't.
Oh.
I think Bex. That is Owen. See? Wait, we should all the stand on and then put the pictures underneath.
Yes, oh god, looks like Owen. Yeah, chat. I could have shown you anything right now, and you would have been like,
oh yeah,
nodders, people nodders, people nodders.
What about Beck?
Bex is.
Beck is something a little more. Do you know what? You. Vigira's like, yeah.
Sorry about that. Don't do it again.
Thanks, man.
I don't know.
I think like the way you're sat there right now is giving me.
Wait.
But it's, go on.
What's this give you?
What's the female protagonist in Isle of Dogs?
Oh god. Isn't she a Saluki?
Oh,
Yeah,
is she?
I think she is. Isle of Dogs.
No, not her.
Oh, no, like a similar to a Pomeranian.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but I'm big.
No,
I can't be a
yeah,
small
no,
dog.
I honestly, I
Presence.
can't, you know, they say like dog like owner. I could get golden retriever vibes, but you'd not be like Arnie where you're thoughtless. You've actually got things going on.
Arnie has no thoughts.
Yeah.
I think calling me a golden retriever at this point is just an insult. Because he's stupid.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I don't know.
What breed is she?
I don't know. I feel like that's.
Bro, Bagheera, man.
Chat, I'm gonna put it on screen. You can feel free to shoot this down.
But what is she?
I don't know.
She looks like a papillon.
Yeah, that's what I said. A papillon, yeah.
Oop.
Bro.
You need to stroke him.
Like as a cat. I'm not a cat, am I? I like dogs.
Doing this.
What's it? Bedlington Terrier.
No, you're not Bedlington Terrier. They're scary.
They're scary.
Chat, thoughts?
Beck's not a Chihuahua, no.
She's played by Scarlett Johansson.
She is played by Scarlett
That's a
Johansson.
compliment, bro. A borzoi.
Chat, it's not a real dog. It's a.
It's not a real dog, guys. It's a stop motion dog. They're not like it. They don't like it.
They don't like
They
it.
say no.
Looks like a doll. Okay, well, I think partly of that was because it's
a doll.
not a real
Yeah.
dog. What
This is from a.
breed is Nutmeg in Isle of Dogs? Is it show golden locks?
No, that's just telling you what
it's
she's
generated
made
from.
out of.
Oh, it's just she's made from alpaca wool.
Beck's made of alpaca wool, guys.
We never find out. She doesn't have one. She doesn't have a breed.
But right, I just find some qualities of me.
I don't know, man. I'm not the dog
I'm not
person.
high energy, am I?
No.
So I can't be like
I'd say
It's
something.
crazy, Matt.
shepherd.
Shepherd dog.
Shepherd dog.
What are the shepherd dogs called again?
A keeper.
Wait! Lassie?
Rough collie.
Rough collie, yeah. Because they're actually not as high energy as
They're
you
not.
think. I think Beck could be a rough collie.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? I think that's Beckymon right
Yeah,
there.
I think that is
Am
Beckymon.
I Lassie?
I think
What
you're
is-
Lassie.
What is it, girl? What is it?
What is it?
Timmy's fallen down the well.
Woof, woof, woof,
And
then
they go, "Oh,
"A
okay."
kid has fallen in the well. Oh
Go
no!
ready,
Beck
chat, here
is
it comes.
Lassie. Yeah. Yeah.
Tall. Fluffy.
They're not hugely tall, but like they're not small.
Yeah, well, it's not a small dog. That
Yeah,
is
they're
by
not,
no.
it's not a small dog.
It's not a small dog. And if anything,
They're
it's
like
it's the same
small.
height as the Saluki, but
No, it's
Fluffy.
not.
They're
It's
shorter
definitely
than
not. Salukis are tall,
Salukis
man.
are tall, long.
I want you guys to know the absolute disgust that was on Eloise's face just then when I said that.
I was
Like I just vomited onto the floor. All right, and now Eloise.
Go on.
Something small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what we
Little
got?
Frenchie?
The small. You've obviously
No, that's
Nah,
insulting to
that's
me.
just- that's
I don't
just
want to
rude.
be
I
a
like
Frenchie,
Frenchies.
man.
That's just rude.
I don't want to
Well,
be
I
a
love Frenchies. They're my favourite breed of dog. I like
Well,
I can
they're not
actually
very- they're
breathe
not
out my
very healthy,
nose,
though.
so. Oh, Sam, that's such a.
Oh, a duck
I'm gonna give you.
collar.
I'm gonna give you a kiss.
Duck.
No,
I'm gonna give you a
yeah, no,
kiss.
she is. She is a
I-
fucking duck. Sorry.
They're so cute, bro. I
Oh,
used to be obsessed
okay.
with them.
Yeah,
cute.
never mind. Yeah, fair enough.
Look at them.
That's
They
100%.
got all pink noses and everything.
Yeah, that is very
I
sweet,
love
actually.
those.
I'm sorry for
Those are
calling you a Frenchie. You're way
adorable.
more attractive than a Frenchie.
Oh my god, thank you.
Hold on. Boop, boop. Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
big one. Oh, look. Oh, look.
oh
Wait, I mean-
whoa! Why is he doing that? Oh, there we go. Got it. Grabbed it. Move it.
Yeah.
Put it over chat. Bye,
Yeah.
chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what's mine? Hold on.
Wow, my god, she looks the same.
You got to pose like yours.
What does it do?
It's facing that way, firstly. So you got to get the angle right.
She's just
Hold on.
like,
So, yeah.
Mine's just so so done with life. Here we go. Now we need to buy these 3 dogs
Yeah.
and rotate them. That's cute. I feel like that's a really wholesome place to end the stream. I like that a lot.
Did we end
Good
it?
question. Whose question was that?
That was Pokebugs.
Oh, no, Pokebugs.
I
Do you want
got one from my Discord.
This actually
I feel
makes
bad.
sense. It's okay. They just hate us.
No. As in, like, I only read
Oh,
one.
sorry.
I
Give us
just
another one.
hate
Give us another one.
them.
It does make sense, though. It does.
I didn't even realize duck tollers were.
I used to be obsessed with them, bro.
They're so cute.
What are they
They're
mixed of?
so-
It looks like a
they're-
golden
they're-
retriever mixed with something
They're
else.
their own breed, but
They're their own breed.
Well, they
Yeah.
are a retriever. Basically, they're from Nova Scotia in Canada, and they were to go and toll ducks to get the ducks when people shot the ducks. And
Yeah,
they go in
sure.
the water.
Which
so they've got a
retrievers
special
do.
kind of coat.
Yeah.
But they're from Nova Scotia, and that's what they get.
That's
They're really
that's
cool. I really like them.
that's cool. See, when you guys present knowledge like that, I'm like, wow, I learned something today. When I do it, you're like, no.
I like.
You literally chanted
Okay,
nerd
actually-
earlier.
To be fair,
You got chat to chant nerd, didn't you?
I didn't. You said something earlier, and you were like, "Hey, did you know that Twitter does this?" And I was like, "Actually, it's because they weren't on private account before they made the tweet." And
Mm-hmm.
you were just like, "Well, that's boring." So I was like, "Oh."
Look, they're doing it again now.
what would our dream jobs be if not?
If not this,
MCC social media lady.
no, if
That was
not
the
this.
right answer. If not what you're doing currently, what else would you do?
I've always said that I would like if money wasn't an issue, I would love to open like a little cafe that just has nice coffee and sells nice
Like a little bakery?
pastries and like showcases local artwork, and also it lets dogs in, because I think cafes that don't let dogs in are stupid.
I agree.
Poo.
And maybe it would also sell bao buns.
That would be nice.
So
There'd be a
what?
lot going on, but bao
There's a
buns.
lot going on there, but that's
But
nice.
that would be nice. But I don't know if actually I would enjoy that as a job. I think I would like to do that like,
Can Matt work in your cafe?
yeah, right, Matt.
Cool.
Very gay.
Wow, very gay.
Wow.
I would go into marine conservation and ocean science, and that is
You didn't do your degree in
no.
at all.
I'm not.
Gene, I'm a simple woman.
Actually,
Dogs
you
and
can
power
use
buns.
computer science to do that. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. Chat in like 10 years when everyone's like, oh, he's no longer soft and scrunkly.
He's fallen off.
he's fallen off. Then I'll go to ocean
I'd
conservation.
like to be an author.
Oh, that's
Right,
so
book,
nice. Book.
Sell the book, buy the book.
That's so sweet.
I want to write
What kind of like fiction, non-fiction?
fiction, non-fiction. That's boring. That's nerd stuff.
I didn't suggest to do it.
Fiction.
What age? Like what genre?
One.
No. What age?
You proud of that?
It's like the
proud of that,
Hungry
Jen?
Hippo.
Fiction. In many ways, The Hungry Hungry
type
Hippo was the
of
first
book?
fiction book.
Fiction. I don't know. Like I guess like young adult probably.
To be fair,
So I feel like I'm just not smart enough to write like classic lit.
I think if I was to like, I don't read, like if I was to go and be doing something right now that wasn't like working or streaming, I would probably go back and do a master's because I really miss doing my degree.
Sorry,
miss
I
getting
just
to
want to
learn
read
about-
this. I won't lie to you. I thought you meant the Marines, and I was like, King, wait, you're English, and also I think could be blown over by a wind.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Eloise
Man,
was
you
a
were
short
just like, oh, yeah, I
film
really want to
beat
join the
going
army.
something about
I would.
that.
The problem is that like I wouldn't
Yes.
survive boot camp, let alone the
Yeah,
actual
you
thing.
wouldn't.
The sergeant would yell at
Me
me, and I'd be
neither.
like, I feel like we're getting a bit
Dude,
emotional.
I'm too like. I feel like the whole thing with like the military, and then how they like
hazing.
how they like force you with authority, and I would just not be able to.
Oh,
handle
yeah,
that at all.
yeah.
I'm like, no.
it's bad enough me being an owner of the Outsiders and being like, you need
Stop.
to do this, and you'd
While
be
they're
like,
talking about
no, I
that.
don't want to.
No, I
Do you
don't
also
think
want to
I
host cocktail nights at the cafe that we're...
Do you want to host cocktail nights? Just full stop, Scott.
Well, no, but Scott was sorting out the fact that...
Yeah, but oh, you're not invited then. Never mind. We'll talk about. Ow!
Didn't hurt!
You got my. You got my.
He definitely,
Oh, yeah,
he
too.
definitely wouldn't survive in the army. Is
You
he?
need to put some
Ow!
salt water on
Ow!
Is it crusty? Is it bad?
Yeah, you need some salt water on that.
Right. Like Ayo cocktail nights. Ayo.
Ayo!
Well, I guess we'll see.
I can see Owen working
You-
at a high-end clothing brand. Yes, because he's got a high-end clothing brand on. That's why.
This stream was sponsored by Tommy Hilfiger.
No, it wasn't. I did not consent to that.
Too late.
I want
Yeah,
money.
but Tommy, give
money.
me my
You have
clothes.
to declare it as a hashtag ad if it is. Otherwise, it's against the law, Owen.
Not if it's different.
It's different.
If it's
If
because
it's an activation, and then it's different.
What?
Never mind.
I don't want to get into legal.
You're like, I got bored as soon as you started talking.
Yeah.
Chat, we are gonna go. Are we not?
Can we do like maybe one more?
Yeah.
Do one more from yours.
Well, your
Owen
chat still
hates
has
you,
some.
chat. He doesn't want you.
Yeah, chat. Just remember, we want to be here.
Why are you
Owen's
guys
making
doing
us
this to
leave.
me?
Where did the name Brunch Trio come from? Bunker Bonk. Let us tell you. Well, basically
At least
because
a little bit.
because we were just kind of
You
thinking
ruined that story.
right. Well, yeah. You know what? Actually,
Next question.
no, because you know how people have things, and we're like, we're always in a like often we're in a trio, like when we're meeting up and stuff, and there's not really a thing people can refer to. But it makes sense, brunch, because you soup, got some orange juice, and Beck can either be brekjemon, like breakfast, or bacon yamon, whatever you want. I don't know. It was just a thing, and Beck's ruined it, and now I'm sad.
It's a sad time.
In 20 years, what characteristics and moment would each other be nostalgic for?
MCC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the weirdest week of my life, straight up.
The it wasn't the peak, but it was like something so elusive to get into that the fact that we managed to get in was
Well, it's just it was
Nice.
a full week of just non-stop training. Like we were on
Yeah.
call for a good like 12 to 16 hours a day,
It's
which
sell
by
out-
the end
it's
of it
sell
had
out
gone a
trio
little
now
bit
anyway.
Sell out
nuts.
trio. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's just a lot of random things. Like I very much hold dearly. Last time we were all down in Brighton and we were trying to take
Take
pictures
the
on, the
photo
beach, and the phone just
And-
flopped
yeah.
just as and like just little things
That
like
was
that.
really
It
funny.
makes
We
it
were
very
quite drunk
nostalgic.
and we just started like laughing a lot.
Do you guys? Ooh, do we have plans for vlogs together? We could. It's just getting the setup for it.
What, vlogs?
Yeah, it'd be
I-
cool to do,
I have
but
this
it's
like
getting the
whole
setup.
thing where I just hate drawing attention to myself. So like,
So
I
you became
kind
a
of,
streamer.
I kind of like would just not want to do it.
I get infinitely less funny the more in person I am. You didn't even know
No.
what I was agreeing to yet.
I was going to agree, like,
Actually.
you know, when you're recording something, I feel like recording for a long period of time, you start to feel the urge of, like, I need to crack up jokes and stuff. Like, it's why, like, these shorter streams are, like...
Sorry, I spotted something that Scott said and I saw red. Yeah, let's go to him now. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't know where he lives.
Wait, we could go to the vague area where
Yeah,
you live, Scott.
Scott, is that what you want?
Don't say. He will say
threat.
yes. He will say yes. Why are you?
Let's go to. Watch out, Scott.
Carl, oh, you want to get? There, he said yes. Then great.
Yes.
Now what are we gonna do?
Okay,
You can tell us the
cocktails
exact
are on you.
location, so we could.
I'm out of questions on mine. I need stuff from your
Okay,
guys'. Pull your weight. Come on.
Did you guys have jobs before streaming? Well,
I
Eloise
got
literally has a
They
job.
did. Hold on. That was a beautiful moment of what we were talking about earlier. I said, get up your Discord questions. Eloise opened her phone and immediately just started reading her notifications on her home screen. I didn't unlock it. Just immediately sidetracked just from the first thing she saw.
Please. I'm trying.
What was your job beforehand? Did you say? Is that
No,
public?
I haven't said. I just asked the question. Like,
I was a youth minister, as you know, chat.
you
What was the question?
Did
Minister
you
of
have
the youth.
jobs before streaming? But
Yes.
Eloise currently does have a job.
Well, yes. The weird thing is though, like, I very much feel it's so different to what Mark
Oh,
is.
yeah.
So like, even though I do now have a job and like my job in Noxcrew is entirely separate to my streaming, because it's still in the same sort of zone. It's still Minecraft. It's still that. A lot of it's like, you know, it's similar aspects of content creation. It doesn't feel as far separated, which is why I'm actually happy doing it. What are you giggling about? It's fine. I think I need a youth minister in my life. But if you didn't know before, I was a senior
Carry on.
policy advisor for maritime security.
Wow.
Which was a lot of.
Tell us the state secrets.
I mean, I literally knew
Yeah, slash
information.
Jen.
Like slash Jen, I knew information that was considered secret. Like I was literally working on our anti-terrorism policy in maritime.
What would you
What's
rather?
that red laser on your head?
It was awful and horrible and really boring and stressful. A 22-year-old should not be in charge of terrorism policy.
Would you rather leak those secrets or leak
Oh, I
the release
see.
date of MCCI?
I literally
If you had to choose which one in this current moment. Not saying that you're
can't,
gonna.
can't leak something that's like not even there, you know? I don't even know it.
That's good. That was the right
Good
answer.
shout.
Well done. Well done.
So like Owen used to be a youth minister, and I think for a good while, once he quit being a youth minister, he would. What I said I would call it being youth grouped. So
Yeah,
I would do something mildly good for myself, and he'd be like, "That's amazing, Beck. Well done."
Yeah, you would youth group us. You would
And
do
I'm like,
that.
why did you just youth group me?
There's
like,
a
he would
certain
just-
way you'd say
Yeah,
things.
there's just where you say things where it would just be like you clearly it was like you were talking to somebody in your youth group.
Minimum Sky, honestly, yeah, mate. I decided I was miserable in my job, quit, and then like a week later, I was like, nice, now I'm working for Noxcrew. Tell me about it. The wildest month of my life.
And what was crazy is a week before she quit, she was on the phone to me saying, I just don't think I can quit. I just don't know what I can do. And then we won't quit. And then your parents won't quit. And then you quit. And
Yeah,
it was
Owen
the
was
best
like,
thing.
Owen was like, I beg you, quit your job. Like, please quit your job. You're so miserable. You can do it. And I was like, no, I can't. And then I rang my dad after work one day after being in meetings for 7 hours. And I was just like, Dad, I've cried like in between all my meetings. And he was like, you should just quit. And I was like,
Oh yeah.
I can quit. And then I call Owen that night and I'm like, bestie, I've realized I could quit my job. And he's just like, are you kidding
This is
me?
what is so difficult sometimes,
I
chat.
used to be a content writer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wrote for a website and blog and
Hey, Magic.
ads and emails and stuff. So
Bex
you
is a
know.
very good writer, chat.
Yeah, Bex is really
I've
good
sent some
writer.
of my own work through Bex and it has gotten better.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. If I was youth minister, you would have been like, she's so talented
She's
and
so
she does such a good
talented."
job with her words.
I also rewrote the verse that Owen wrote for me in our MCC
Yes.
Rising application.
Yes.
I literally went, I can't say this.
I was talking.
He writes really dense lines of rap, and I'm like, I can't do that.
You can't.
So I just took the lines and I was like, I'm just gonna rewrite them entirely.
And they fit you better. They did
did.
fit you better.
They did.
Don't find yourself at the end of my sword.
Yeah.
Um.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, it like because a lot of the stuff that I write, chat, as Beck said earlier, is quite egotistical
And dense.
and dense.
There's a lot of words.
A lot of
in it.
words, lots of words, very small time, better rap in my eyes.
Only
and-
if you can do it, otherwise it
You
just
can
sounds
do
like
it.
you can't do it, which I can't.
Yeah, and you're not an egotistical person, so it sounded weird coming out of your mouth. This kind of like self-boasting. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. I'm the
I do.
yeah.
have
You
belief.
build yourself up, but you know,
I've got to
someone's got
to
to.
cover my crippling self-doubt.
Oh no.
I'm joking. Yeah, I'm joking.
Lego stream with Brunch trio.
I
Oh
would love
my
to do a
gosh.
Lego stream. Why have we not done this?
No, no. Because what it will be is me going, okay, here we have all these bags, and then we're looking for a 2x4 flat, and I'll look back and Eloise will have emptied all the bags onto the table and made a pile out of them.
I don't do that.
I feel like you would just to
don't
spite
know how to
me.
make
And
Lego,
I would have,
but-
like, you turn around, I would have just constructed one inside
No,
the
what
bag
happened?
or something.
Is you'll be like, oh, I need to do this thing, and I'm like, yeah, you need to do this, and you're like, no, I know, that's what I'm saying, and I'm like, yeah, but no, what you actually need is these pieces and this piece, and like, you haven't been there, but Owen has like tried to teach me how to do things before. A man just does not have the patience.
Teaching, I have very.
I know, you
My
don't.
my patience can be good in some things, but in tech-related stuff, it's minuscule. It's almost non-existent. So I'll be like, you got to drag this over to the bin, and you'll be like, where's the bin? I'll be like, we.
I wouldn't be that stupid.
No, I know. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's tricky, you know. This is just making me want this stream to happen even more.
I would
Maybe
like
we'll do
us
it.
to do
It
Yeah,
would
maybe
be
we
quite
should.
fun,
Maybe-
to be fair.
Maybe
Lego store tomorrow? Oh no, at yours it makes sense, yeah.
We have a big table.
At your
Okay.
yeah, there's not enough space in this room.
Someone asked
We can
a
push your
very
whole
good
desk back.
question.
The meters.
Literally, stop making up this stupid narrative when my desk has loads of space past it. It doesn't. You're wrong. You've seen it. You're wrong.
Fun fact, chat. Bex has a
No!
meter of space behind her
I don't
desk.
put it in the middle of the room. Why would
Her
anyone do
desk is
that?
in the
That's
middle of the room.
The best thing about this
You've seen
is,
it.
No, I've not
Ah.
seen it. But when you first said this, I 100% believed it.
This is true.
I was just like, and I was
Because
thinking,
you don't
that's
lie
really
about
odd.
things.
Kind of funny, right? One back, like it's weird.
Because you don't make things up very much. You've just decided that this is what you're going to make up. Is that I have just situated my desk in the middle of a room.
There's so much space behind it. I don't know why you just wouldn't push it.
Ah!
there was someone actually asked me in chat the other day, what do you want to do after like Twitch? And I responded with the ocean conservation thing. And Warden Munch was literally like, I can't tell if this is a joke at this point. You say everything the same. All your jokes and all your serious things are the same tone of voice, and it makes it impossible to
It's
distinguish
under the
them.
sauce, you know.
It's under the sauce.
I'm not. No, I'm actually
No.
not gullible.
I actually might be the most gullible.
Yeah, you are
if you
definitely
if you
the
catch
most-
me in the right mood.
I told this man that I told him
What did you
kombucha was
do?
made with ants, and he believed me.
Oh yeah. It was like
You caught me on an off moment.
she was like kombucha.
I was trying to do a these nuts joke.
These nuts joke, and he was like kombucha. He said something about kombucha.
You were like,
and
do you guys drink kombucha?
Eloise was just like, no, it's made of ants.
I was like, no, I've heard people like it, but I don't think I would because it's made with ants and it really weirds me out. And you just like didn't really say anything.
No, it was fine because I glossed over it because I was trying to get you. I didn't want to
You
like
ignored
contradict
what she
you
was saying.
because I was like, ignore that, reroute back to trying to get you to say kombucha, and then eventually you did, and I said the joke and it was dumb,
And
and,
I joined in with the ants bit.
and I was like, oh, is it not actually made out of ants? And
No.
No, I
Because then you were like,
I agree
you
with
said
Eloise.
ants question mark.
Oh, right.
And I was like, yeah, it's something to do with the fermentation process. And you're like, oh, okay. And then like back
Later
then,
on.
you
I was
messaged
like, oh, I've
me
never-
privately,
yeah.
and you were like, I can't believe this.
The thing is, right, like I had a moment where you were like, wait, I assume that you only agreed with her about it being made out of ants because you were trying to get her with the D's nuts joke. To which I could have said, yeah, that's what I was doing, and you would have full-heartedly believed me. But I'm too honest about when I'm
Yeah.
being dumb that I'll outwardly just be like, no, I thought you said.
I'm
it,
like,
whatever."
I feel like I'm so opposite of gullible that I like
You're
just don't
suspicious.
believe completely true things.
Yes, yeah.
So
I'll
like,
often
I'll
say
just be
stuff.
suspicious of most things until I'm like, it's proven. You'll say something and I'll be like,
Is this a D's
I'm
nuts
like,
joke?
well, yeah, or like, are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's just you
I'm
defying
like,
me again.
where's the proof? Like, I'm just like, no, I refuse to take anything at face value.
I have to Harvard reference my facts with Beckham on chat.
See, to be fair, the whole ants thing is exactly the kind of thing I would do, though. Like, I'm not gullible myself, but I very much would. I like to be around people who maybe are. With my ex, we went to London one time, and I decided that I was just going to make up random false facts throughout the day and just tell him them. And so, like, we were walking down Oxford Street, and I saw this building, and I was like, did you know that building's called the Armadillo Building because the way the roof is made? And I just kept coming up with these. They're just so mundane and boring and stupid. And it got to the point where I started saying that when the bus designs changed, that there was actually, you know, what's the YouGov polls?
Yeah,
There was a YouGov petition because and there were like riots because people were really unhappy with it. It's called being a
Compulsive liar. Yeah, that is what that is.
No, we don't do it
Yeah,
regularly, but
pretty
it just.
much.
I just wanted to see how far I could take it.
You're such a
and
dangerous combination for me then, because I'm someone who constantly seeks new knowledge and will believe things in the want that they are true, because what an amazing world it would be if kombucha was made out of ants.
And whimsy, and it was an opportunity for some mischief and whimsy. I'm just a funny little guy.
I read facts on Twitter and I'm like, this is probably false. I could check it, but what a nicer world it would be if I just believed it was true and just carry on with my life. And so when you come up with stupid
Ignorance
stuff,
is bliss.
it is the best. You get to. There's probably a bunch of facts which I think are true, which aren't, just because I haven't bothered to look them up. Also, it looks like he's up to such mischief back there.
He's just chewing on a.
He's just chewing a little bone.
I'm just in a silly goofy
Don't you
mood.
take it from him, you'll get sad.
I won't take it from him.
There are
Why
more
would I
chickens
do-
than
I'm
people.
not
That's actually true though, isn't it? See, this is it now. Now we're back to this again. That sounds like a believable fact. There are more chickens than people. Yeah, I would say that they probably outnumber us.
Well, because factory farming.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. I just don't believe that.
Yeah, that
no,
is true. Oh, there you
no, but I think Scott's lying. and
No,
he's
why would
getting-
he lie to me?
No, because he sat there on his little computer and he's getting a little kick about the fact that he's like, hee hee hee.
What do you think about him little? What's going on? I think they could be true. I think there could be more chickens than people. And then could be more ducks than people.
I would like that.
Yeah. I
would
think
like
there's
that.
more ducks than people. Chat.
Important question. Would you still love me if I was a worm?
Would you be a sexy one?
Yeah.
Good.
It's
Yeah.
I'm
Eloise.
sorry, have you seen me? Like,
Yeah, probably. Well, how would I know if you were the worm?
well, I'm a worm. What do you mean? How would you know if I
Well,
was
do
a
you
worm?
turn into a worm right now?
Yeah, like.
In amongst your clothes? Oh my god. It's happening, it's happening. You what?
I'd eat her.
Did you guys ever read the book How to Eat Worms?
No, bro.
It was a fiction book, a story about a kid who got into a dare with his friends about he would eat a worm a day. And they're like, yeah, here we go.
No.
Yeah, it's actually a really intense book because they at one point trick him by making a worm out of beans and say they cooked it and put it into a burger for him so it would be better.
I've eaten a worm.
Okay, let's
excited
pause what
about
I
that.
was saying and go back to that. There's a movie for How to Eat Worms. I want to read it. Watch it.
It's a documentary.
I want to read that. I want to read that worm movie.
Why did you eat a worm?
No, so in one of the science museums, they had.
So a worm on the ground and ate it. Like it was nothing to do with the fact that it was in the science museum. It just happened to be a worm in there, and you're like, oh yeah, I ate it. Go ahead.
The science museum was doing a whole bit on finite food sources. I was like 12, and my mum had taken me to the science museum. There's a whole thing like, oh, in the future you may be eating bugs, and so they had a whole thing where they'd like,
Was it the
people eat
little
crickets. It was a
mealworms?
little cooked mealworm. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, these were big wriggly ones.
Wriggly boys.
Wriggly boys.
What does that mean? I look like I am a fistful of dirt.
Just a fistful. Just a big old. Just this.
Oh,
You
wait,
meant
eight instead of R. I meant 8. Oh my god.
Can you change your Instagram bio to
You
looks like a
look
fistful
like
of
you
dirt?
are a fistful of dirt.
That's beautiful.
That's gotta be one of the best typos I've ever seen.
Fistful of dirt.
I'll take it. It's
I
better than
meant
rock
8.
copper
Oh my god.
penguin. I never ate dirt. It's just like when you said I was an iPad kid. I wasn't.
No, we're too old to be.
Yeah, we're too old to
Who would
be
be the
iPad
iPad kid out of all of
They were
us?
No, I'm
expensive.
not. I used to like love drawing and Lego
Okay.
and stuff.
Fair.
I don't want to be
Soup
super
for
dirt.
dirt for Eloise. Soup dirt Eloise. Oh, good. Is that enough questions? Are you satiated with your question asking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody, this has been an absolute pleasure.
Are we
Owen
doing
will be
a
an
hype
iPad.
check?
Where we do
Yeah,
have
we're going
to
to
do
do it.
our hype
Yeah, I
check.
know. Dirt for Eloise rebrand? I think so.
Maybe if we do a height check, Django will draw us again.
Oh my god. Wow, that was a subtle way of asking me.
It's the camera's.
Yeah, the cam's not really gonna.
Yeah, alright, well,
Pan
thankfully it
up.
can change.
Wow. Oh.
Oh.
And even Bagheera can be
Well,
involved.
I look taller
Oh,
if I stand here.
should I remove these photos?
No.
Oh. Well, then we're gonna need to move them so
Well, our
that they're...
heads are. That's how high we
Wow.
Don't do that.
are. I just stay here. I look like the tallest.
Wait,
no,
yeah,
'cause
this
this
is...
is-
You need
no,
to stand here,
You
Becky.
need to stand here.
Oh, I understand.
I'm about to be
Sorry,
rude.
Owen. I didn't know how perspective.
Oh,
was.
well, so because you're further in front, the camera...
Here we go. Here's a
That's
microphone.
not gonna work.
Oh lord.
Oh Lord, Jesus save me. Okay, here we go. See, it looks like you're a lot shorter because you're further back.
I'm not
Come
though.
forward.
That's the problem.
Toes to toes.
We are right alongside each other now.
This is it. There you go.
We get Bruno in here.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, she's taller. What? Don't die.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, I could do that too.
There you go.
There we are. Height check.
Oh my god, Eloise is gonna be so small next to me. King, I have no idea how tall you are, but
How tall are you, Scott?
I do give off the tallest vibes. It's so right.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I do. Beckymon literally thought I was like
Wow.
6'7" when she first met me.
You're 6 foot. Yeah, you are gonna be tall then.
Yeah, don't I? Everybody is.
Both in a vice grip.
I'm 6 foot. So you're 5'11". That's okay, King. What are you guys? What are you? Please don't.
You all wish you were me.
We were doing so well.
Well, you're not right.
We were doing so well. Okay, everybody, absolute pleasure. Thank you for all the subs and bits. We're gonna go order some food for dinner.
I can promise you, Beck, I do not. Well, yeah, no, okay, you're
Well,
excluded.
yeah, you're excluded in this, Scott.
Okay.
Scott, you're shockingly tall.
He is actually really tall.
Have you met him?
I have met him.
When?
Yes, and he said that.
I went to Brighton
Oh, and we had a whole
when you
conversation
went
about
with me,
this.
and then you weren't.
Oh
with
yeah,
me
was that
at the
the?
street.
Was that the when I wasn't here and you guys all came down?
No,
without-
it was the one where you were, and then you left,
Oh yeah, and then you turned up.
and then Scott turned up.
You.
He is really tall,
You.
but he doesn't give off tall energy at all. Sorry. I was. You were
it's
No,
surprised.
it's
he was
dragged,
tall.
man.
You were just
It's true.
surprised.
Last to
I
his
was like,
feet
oh, wow,
and dragging
you're
through the
actually
street.
tall.
Let's raid somebody, and you're all gonna do a
No, no.
mixture of soup.
no.
Oh no, just brunch trio raid.
Is it me and Scott are like opposites? I give off tall energy, and then people see
You
me.
don't.
and
I
they're
don't know
like-
where you get this narrative from. You do
Because
not
I've
give off.
literally been told it multiple times.
Everyone on my stream says that me and Eloise should have opposite heights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give off shorter energy than her.
Huh, interesting. Bitotter. We're gonna raid Bitotter. They are doing 10k. Race to 10k. How many on there? They're on 9.9 chat.
Are
Give
you
them a
guys
follow
gonna
when you
follow
get
them?
in.
Go and
Gamers.
follow them.
When you get in,
I give
brunch
you
trio
energy.
raid. Thank you very much for tuning in, chat. There'll be a stream tomorrow in which it's a Tommy Hilfiger stream, and
Wow,
We're-
look this brand that I am also wearing.
yeah, and it's we're gonna be excuse me, we're gonna be carpet bombing the end, so you should turn up. It's gonna be great. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks
You're
for
so
sticking
right,
around.
Scott. There's nothing wrong with being short. You're so right, King.
Bye.